happened to it?
The generator that powers it is broken. With the telephone lines down, fixing it is our best shot at making a distress call.
I see. Maybe I can help you with that.
That will not be necessary. The sheriff and I will handle the situation.
Are you sure it's wise to trust the sheriff with electrical repairs?
He claims to be proficient in the matter, although his choice of tools does leave me uncertain. What do clothes hangers, bubblegum, and tinfoil have to do with repairing electrical appliances?
Absolutely nothing, which is why he's not the right person for the job. Ooh, but my friend Linda is. She's a mechanic. I'm sure she could sort you out.
Is that so? Perhaps you will not be as useless as I had anticipated.
Thanks?
Okay, listen. The generator is located near the southwest entrance of the park. I need your friend to inspect it and repair the malfunction.
What's in it for me?
Did you just not offer to help? Never mind. What do you want?
A family hug?
If you want a hug, hug a tree.
A tree isn't as warm as a mother's love.
Let us make a deal. You procure the mechanic's help, and then I will see about granting that request of yours.
Jackpot! Off I go, Mom. I won't let you down.
Protection payment? What protection payment?
The one preventing us from wasting this place.
Who are you again? And who am I? Everything is so confusing.
For the third time, my name is Marco DeLuca, and my patience is running low, ragazza.
I've lost my memory. How do I know I haven't paid already?
That's a very nice tool set you got there. Move. Yeah, this will do. If you want it back, bring what you owe to my associate at the mansion. With juice.
Wait, you can't just...
Pleasure doing business with you, Miss Valentine.
Hey, you! What was that in there? I'm talking to you, Mammoth! What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Linda, are you okay? What was that all about?
Oh, you mean that Italian hooligan in his fancy suit? It's called extortion, Betty. Somehow, I owe money to the wrong people.
Did he hurt you?
Only my pride, but he took my toolbox. Guess the guys from Rhino Co., remember?
The mayor is my mother. Can you believe that?
The mayor, huh? You think you could ask her to get my tools back?
And disappoint her even further with this mess? No thanks. Tell you what, I'll deal with that guy, and you help me fix the generator. All I need to know is what I'm looking for. Can you describe it to me?
Tall, dark, and handsome. Enjoys long walks on the beach, classical music, and wants to travel the world before taking over its father's multinational company. Oh yeah, it's also a box with tools in it.
Sounds like the most eligible toolbox in town.
Instead of playing hero, why don't you just report it to the sheriff and see where that goes?
Yeah, you're right. Talking with the sheriff might be the best course of action. I'd better get going. But before I go, I just have one question. Have you ever tried being nice?
Yeah, once in the summer of 1942. Worst 3 seconds of my life.
Linda Valentine, crack mechanic, and my grumpy best friend.
What are you mumbling, fool?
Let's leave the chit-chat for later.
You want to see how good my aim is? Then go ahead, touch that! I dare you! I double dare you!
Hey there, sunshine. Are you going to pay for that, dear? I thought so.
Open at this time of night? I guess money never sleeps.
Finally, someone came to talk to me. I've been dying for some chit-chat.
Okay. By the way, who are you?
Lorraine, my dear.
Nice to meet you, Lorraine. I'm Betty. Everyone in town seems to be having trouble with their memories.
Oh, that's not possible. Everyone, you say. My memory is crystal clear.
Do you know where your family is?
Oh, of course I do. Don't be silly. My family is... they are...
What's the first thing you can recall?
Tonight? I've been here the whole time.
And before that, do you remember anything?
Well, of course I do, hun. Don't be silly. This morning, I...
See? You can't remember either. Do you remember your customers' names?
Of course, you're Betty.
Yeah, I just told you that a while ago. But do you remember the sheriff's name, for example?
The sheriff? His name is, Dear, I think my memory isn't what it used to be.
I don't think it's an age-related issue. There's something weird going on.
Age-related? How old do you think I am?
I don't know, between 70 and death?
Really? That old? What did I do with my life? So many missed opportunities.
Yeah, you could have. traveled the world.
Yes, I could have spent my early years traveling the world and the seven seas.
Wow, I was thinking more like a leisure cruise to the Canary Islands, but okay. Beautiful display you have here, Lorraine.
Thank you. But there is one thing that makes me uneasy.
Well, the fact that you don't sell cherimoyas is concerning.
What is concerning is that you know what a cherimoya is. But anyway, it's not that. Haven't you noticed? The display is full of military crates.
You're right. Where do you think you got them?
No idea. But the basement is full of them.
Perhaps you should keep away from the basement until we know more of what's going on. Hey, Lorraine, can you help me with something?
Sure, hon. What seems to be the trouble?
I'm looking for this big fella. Nice suit, angry face, carrying a toolbox.
I saw that man just a while ago. He was talking with that barber over there.
I'll come back when I have some fresh gossip.
Please do.
What cheapskate bureaucrat put the post office inside the sheriff's department? A good way to ensure that your mail won't be stolen, I guess. An automated dispenser of justice. And hydration. Not sure what you want me to do here. I'm well hydrated, thank you. Patrick Floyd Jarvis Garrett, Sheriff of Lincoln County. Wouldn't have pegged the sheriff as a believer in the paranormal. But considering how this night is going, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy showed up too. I'd rather not spend the night in a cell. I'm not touching anything in the sheriff's office. This radio is our best chance of getting some help. If we can restore the power supply, that is. Courageous, resilient, tenacious, indomitable, and a shining beacon of community service. The United Brotherhood of Carpenters bestows this commemorative plaque to the Sheriff's Office Chair for its 100 years of active duty. Courageous, resilient, tenacious, indomitable. Not even Houdini could make donuts vanish as swiftly as our friend the sheriff.
There are no donuts left. But I won't complain if you bring more.
Money laundering, drugs, murder, kidnapping, communist espionage, and chipmunks. I shouldn't mess with an ongoing investigation. That's a lot of criminal records. But what town doesn't have a foundation built on crime, am I right? in, the man closest to the sheriff. Literally. Hey, Ben!
Oh, hey there, Betty.
Don't you have places to be, things to do?
Maybe. But since I don't remember, I'm gonna stick around. You know, keeping an eye on the sheriff.
Ben, you have the right to remain silent. Please use it.
What do you think happened to our memories?
If you ask my opinion, I would say witchcraft.
This doesn't look like witchcraft to me, Ben.
Witches or not, you must agree that the sheriff's level of incompetence is supernatural. Supernatural.
Ben, don't force me to detain you.
Detain me? I ain't even moving. Anyway, I suggest we keep an eye out. We don't want them witches eating our brains.
Those are zombies, Ben.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Zombies too?
Hey, Ben, hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure you've only been in the hospital once. And that was the day you were born.
You couldn't be wronger. I really feel pretty literate. I'm sure I have some kind of PhD.
Yes, judging by your fragrance, a PhD in hydrocarbons.
Hydro what?
Want to gossip about the sheriff?
Sure thing.
Have you seen that picture hanging on the wall?
I'll be damned. That must be the real sheriff.
Wait, what?
I knew you couldn't be the real deal. Now, what did you do with that poor Garrett fella?
Can't you read? Sheriff Garrett died decades ago.
And he's still more of a sheriff than you'll ever be.
The chair has a merit award plaque.
It's an honor to stand in front of such a distinguished piece of furniture.
You'd rather show respect to a chair than the sheriff?
You bet your ass I would.
He's after some furries.
Chipmunks, Betty, chipmunks. Furries are something completely different. Ugh. And if what I read about them is true, they're one of the biggest threats this town has ever faced.
Are we still talking about chipmunks here? He believes Bigfoot is real.
Well, one thing's for sure. There's a higher chance of seeing the Sasquatch riding a unicorn tonight than this guy being the real McCoy.
You know what? I'd even welcome not being the sheriff just to see that happen.
Aha! Gotcha, Faco!
So, talk to you later.
Whenever you want, if you're not a commie.
Mr. Coltrane.
Betty, how can I be of assistance?
Does the name Rhino Co. ring a bell to you?
Rhino Co? Never heard of it. At least not that I remember.
Any idea what they might be involved in?
One thing's for sure, Betty. It's not an ostrich farm.
Nothing gets past this guy.
Have you heard anything about the mansion?
You mean the mansion owned by Frank Cooper, the barber?
Phew! How much does that guy charge for a haircut to afford that place?
Maybe it's because he's the only barber in town.
Or maybe it's because we're all werewolves and he makes a killing on the nights of the full moon like tonight.
If we were all werewolves, that would explain the memory loss.
We cracked the case, Sheriff.
Indeed we did, Ben.
Guys, the full moon is out! Wouldn't we all have turned by now?
I told you, Faco. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Wasn't it your idea?
What side are you on?
Yes, Betty, whose side are you on?
What? How? When did this turn on me? It seems you can't get rid of your new friend.
Tell me about it.
You're reading each other's minds! Oh, that's so cute, you two.
Hey, anything he can do, I can do better.
I haven't seen you do anything other than stand here and complain.
And I'm even better at that than you are.
This is going to be a long night.
I need to report a crime.
Oh, Lord, what happened now? Murder? Kidnapping? Chipmunks?
No, none of those. Wait, chipmunks? Anyway, we were at the junkyard at
Who's we?
my friend and I. Well, technically, it was only my friend Linda who got robbed.
What did they take?
A bucket load of acorns!
Really?
No! My friend's toolbox.
Toolbox? Sorry, Betty. I've got more important things to worry about right now.
But you found time to look into that box of donuts.
Unless you've got another crime to report, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Way to protect and serve.
Mr. Coltrane, I'm serious. I need your help recovering that toolbox.
Betty, I already told you, I have bigger fish to fry.
Here we all are, looking for our memories, and this hack is grilling carps.
Will you please just listen? That Marco guy's a real threat. He literally pulled a gun on Linda. You keep saying you're the sheriff. Then prove it.
Hold on. He pulled a gun? Are you positive on that?
Yes!
Betty, if you're dealing with actual criminals, things could get very dangerous for you.
Yeah, here's the thing. I really need the toolbox back. So, save us time and just tell me what to do.
These guys always have slick lawyers, so we have to do it by the book. First, we need proof that your stolen goods are in the suspect's possession. And second, find out any information we could use against them in a trial. Clear? Great. I'll be here if you need me.
Thank you, Sheriff. Anyway, I should go. I've got stuff to take care of.
Buying earplugs for the mayor's speech?
What speech?
The mayor is giving a speech at the town hall to address the situation. It should begin shortly.
Well, I'd better get going then. Ew! What's that smell? It's like someone didn't shower for a year. Or longer. A first aid kit. Considering what's going on in town, I might need something from there. Shoots the bad breath right out of you. Caution, 50 caliber suppository. Shoots the bad breath right out of you. Caution. Manufacturer not responsible for the acquisition of additional limbs and or other body parts. Manufacturer. Blank papers labeled thoughts and prayers. Blank papers labeled industrial laxative. Gets the job done. Laughter is the best medicine, unless you have diarrhea. Laughter is the... We won't lie to you, this stuff doesn't work.
Has this ever happened to you?
Oh god, that's disgusting. Please don't make me look at that again. Ew, what's that in the toilet? It's everywhere. If I gaze into the abyss any longer, it's going to start... Wait, never mind. It's already gazing back. This cell hasn't been cleaned for so long that the dirt ended up claiming the cell for itself. Should I call a therapist now or wait for the nightmares to settle in first? You've already taken so much from me. Don't make me do it again. Enough! From now on, I decide what I look at, and this cell remains unlooked at. That does it. Now you see it. Now you don't. I wonder what he's in for. Skipping too many showers? The governor's approved your pardon! You're a free man! One bullet at a time. A guide to sheriffing in the 20th century. Paper clips and bubblegum. MacGyver's Guide to Fixing It All. Fantastic donuts and where to find them.